Today we're going to look at 5 cities mentioned in the Bible. If you know where these cities are, then you are a Bible scholar. Let's begin. Tell me one thing about Colossus. Pause the video here if you want to make a guess. Colossus was a city in the Roman province of Syria. Colossae was located near the city of Laodicea, which is also mentioned in the Bible. The book of Colossians was written by the Apostle Paul to the church in Colossae. While Paul never visited Colossae, he did visit the nearby city of Laodicea 3 times during his 3rd missionary journey. Now let's look at Dan. Pause the video here if you want to make a guess. Dan was an ancient city in the northern region of Israel. It was situated at the entrance to the valley of Jezreel, not far from the city of Endor. The city was inhabited during the time of the Judges, as we can see from the story of Samson and Delilah in the book of Judges. It was also a city during the time of the kings of Israel. In the Old Testament, it is mentioned as being one of the places where the prophet Elisha performed miracles. Dan remained a significant city throughout history and was rebuilt several times after being destroyed by various enemies. Now let's look at Kerioth. Pause the video here if you want to make a guess. Kerioth was an ancient city in the region of Moab. It is mentioned in the Old Testament as the hometown of the prophet Jeremiah. According to the book of Jeremiah, Jeremiah was from Anathoth, but later in the same book it mentions that he was from Kiriath Arba, which was another name for Hebron. This caused some confusion, leading some people to believe that Kiriath Arba was the same as Kiriath Sepher. However, most scholars agree that they were 2 different places. Moving on, let's look at Shunem. Pause the video here if you want to make a guess. Shunem was a city in the tribe of Issachar's territory in the lowland near Jezreel Valley. It gained importance when the prophet Elijah raised the son of the widow of Zarephath from the dead. Later, a plot of land in Shunem was purchased by an officer named Naaman, who built a house there. The commander of the Syrian army, General Ben-Hadad, besieged the city, causing the residents, including the Shunammite woman, to flee. After the siege, Elijah returned to Shunem to find that the widow's son had died. He resurrected the boy and gave him back to his mother. Finally, let's look at Thyatira. Pause the video here if you want to make a guess. Thyatira was a city in the Roman province of Asia Minor, now known as Turkey. The city was known for its hot springs and its production of purple dye. In the book of Revelation, Thyatira is mentioned as the place where the church had a strong presence despite facing persecution. The message to the church in Thyatira commended their good works, but also warned them about a false prophetess named Jezebel who was causing trouble in the church. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you want to learn more about the Bible, be sure to check out the links in the description below. Thanks for watching.